Stop for a moment and think about the last time you confronted the reality of growing older or faced the thought of your own mortality. It can feel unsettling, even frightening, yet these experiences hold profound psychological significance that Carl Jung explored deeply in his work. In my research of Jung's theories, I have found that aging and mortality are not just biological facts, but crucial stages in the process of individuation, the journey toward becoming your true self. Jung believed that how we relate to aging and death reveals much about our unconscious mind and offers a gateway to profound personal transformation. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to feel the weight of this truth Jung discovered. The confrontation with death and the acceptance of aging are essential for unlocking the deeper layers of the psyche and finding meaning beyond the superficial concerns of youth and daily life. I have studied numerous clinical cases where patients struggled not merely with physical decline, but with the spiritual and psychological crisis this transition often triggers. Jung observed that modern society tends to deny or fear aging and death, leading to what he called the shadow, the parts of ourselves we disown or suppress, including our mortality. This denial creates inner conflict and often manifests as anxiety, depression, or a lost sense of purpose. Understanding this through Jungian psychology means recognizing that aging and mortality confront us with the limits of our ego identifications and push us to engage with the unconscious. This is where true growth happens. One of Jung's most compelling insights comes from his exploration of archetypes, universal symbolic patterns in the collective unconscious. The figure of the old wise man or elder, for instance, represents the wisdom that comes with age and the acceptance of mortality. Such symbols emerge in dreams and myths to guide us toward embracing these inevitable life phases. Jung's patients often reported awakening to a new inner vitality after integrating these archetypal images. This goes beyond mere acceptance. It is a transformation of identity, a letting go of youthful illusions and the false security of eternal life, opening us to deeper meaning and spiritual fulfillment. Put yourself in this situation I am about to describe. Imagine a person who fears aging so much that they refuse to engage with the experiences and reflections it brings. According to Jungian theory, this resistance hampers the individuation process and traps the psyche in stagnation, blocking the emergence of latent potentials within. Conversely, when someone embraces aging and mortality with conscious awareness, they begin the long and often difficult dialogue with their unconscious, integrating shadow aspects and opposing tendencies. This process leads to what Jung called transcendent function, allowing the psyche to reconcile conscious and unconscious elements and produce new meaning and wholeness. Historically, Jung developed these ideas after seeing many patients go through midlife crises, moments when the inevitability of aging and death force a confrontation with one's life choices and inner truth. He compared the psychological significance of death not as an end, but as a necessary boundary that gives life shape and urgency. Unlike Freud, who emphasized biological drives or societal repression, Jung framed mortality as a deeply spiritual and symbolic phenomenon that opens the door to individuation. Applying these insights today can be powerful. For example, many people I have worked with face existential fears silently, often resorting to distractions rather than dialogue with these profound realities. Jungian methods like dream analysis, active imagination, and working with personal symbols provide practical avenues to engage with aging and mortality consciously. By noticing recurring images or feelings connected to old age or death, individuals can dialogue with these unconscious messages and start integrating them into their conscious life story. The practical method Jung offered is remarkably accessible. Start by reflecting on your dreams about aging or death, noting symbols without judgment. Then, consciously invite these images or feelings into your waking life through journaling or artistic expression. Jung encouraged embracing what he called the neglected side of the self, including thoughts and emotions about aging and mortality that society often considers taboo. This approach gradually transforms fear into wisdom and isolation into connection with the deeper self and broader human experience. Remember that Jung believed in the potential for human transformation even in the face of mortality. He showed that by integrating our shadow and embracing the reality of our limits, we can uncover an enduring sense of meaning and even experience a renewed vitality in later life. In summary, Jung wanted us to remember that aging and mortality are not merely losses, but vital psychological milestones essential for our wholeness. When we consciously engage with these truths, we awaken to deeper layers of our psyche and move closer to realizing our authentic self. This process promises profound transformation and liberation from the illusions that cloud our consciousness. Tomorrow, we will explore the compelling question, how can awareness of death enhance my life now? Jung's insights on this topic are crucial because understanding death not only transforms our relationship with mortality, but energizes us to live more fully and authentically in the present moment. I encourage you to reflect, like, and comment with your own experiences or questions about aging and mortality, and subscribe if you want to continue this Jungian journey with me. The next video will build directly on today's insights, offering essential guidance on how consciously embracing mortality can awaken your life with unexpected meaning and vitality. I look forward to taking that meaningful step with you.